Hi everybody, today we're going to paint some animal portraits in a very simple back to basics style, okay? And while we paint, I would like to talk a little bit about something that we often refer to in our exercises. Why do we make art? Not necessarily as professionals, not necessarily to sell, not necessarily to exhibit, but why do we make art at all? So I think that we use art far more than most people realize. When you listen to music, when you watch a movie, when you read a book, when you look at a poster on a wall, or even when you're just walking through a city, you are experiencing the result of someone's creative choices. Art is everywhere. It is woven into daily life. Yet, many people still think that art only exists in galleries, in museums, in places specifically labeled as art. I don't believe that, okay? Art is something much broader and much more human. At its core, art is one of the ways we make sense of the world. It is how we explore ideas, how we solve problems, tell stories, and communicate experiences that are often difficult to put into words. This brings me to something that concerns me. Many people who were never formally trained as artists grow up believing that art is not for them. They believe they need permission. They believe they need specific qualifications or years of study before they are allowed to create, as if creativity and even talent belonged to a small group of people and everyone else had to remain spectators. This is far from true. In fact, that line of thinking prevents many people from accessing something that could genuinely improve their lives. Because art is much more than decoration. Art helps us see more clearly everything because it helps us process experiences. It helps us slow down. When life is difficult, art can become a place to think, reflect, and regain perspective. When life is joyful, it allows us to capture those moments, those feelings, those emotions, and revisit them later. When we feel something that cannot easily be expressed through written language, art gives us another way to communicate. In that sense, art can become a diary, a conversation, a personal language, a space where thoughts and emotions can exist without needing to be explained. And perhaps one of the biggest misconceptions about art is the belief that everything we create must be shown to someone. It doesn't. Not every sketch needs an audience. Not every painting needs a frame. Not every creative act needs validation. Sometimes art exists simply because making it was valuable. Sometimes the process is the point. The reason I encourage people to create is not because art works for me. It's because I have seen it work for countless other people, okay? I've seen people who struggled to express themselves find relief through a simple sketchbook. I've seen people regain confidence through creative process. I've seen people reconnect with curiosity after years of believing they weren't creative, unaware of their own talent. And none of that depended on academic training or recognition or technical mastery. It depended on giving themselves permission to begin. Because when something is capable of bringing clarity, calm, joy, and self expression, it is a shame to deny ourselves access to it. Now, despite having spent years studying art formally, I've never viewed art as something reserved for specialists. In fact, I often been skeptical of the idea that authority is what gives an idea value. You know the type of introduction. I have 20 years of experience. I have worked with this company or that brand. I have this many followers. So for me, none of those things are necessarily bad, but they are not what matters to me. I'm not interested in convincing you to make art because of who I am. I am interested in encouraging you to make art because of what it can do for you, because of what you can do for yourself, because of what you can do for yourself. Not so that you can paint like me, definitely not. Not so that you can paint like anyone else, but so that you can discover your own way of seeing and expressing the world. And many of you already understand that. Over the last couple of years, this community has never been about producing a certain kind of art. It has been about making art as a form of personal expression. So let me revisit a few ideas we've discussed throughout this journey, okay? So for a start, technical skills matter, okay? They are not the main reason for you to start make art, but they do matter. So if you want to take your art to the next level, it helps to learn about materials, color theory, composition, and the foundations of the craft. Those things are not just useful, they are fundamental. They make the journey easier. But regardless of your level of experience, I believe there are a few things that matter even more. The first one is intentionality. Intentionality means making choices on purpose. Every mark, every line, every color, every pause carries more meaning when it comes from a conscious decision rather than habit or imitation. Even accidents become intentional if you recognize their potential and decide to embrace them. So, for example, if you enjoy painting portraits, but you struggle with likeness, you don't need to wait until you master likeness before painting portraits. You can focus on composition, on color, on atmosphere. You can build upon your strengths while continuing to improve your presumed weaknesses. Okay. Most of our frustrations come from drifting into decisions rather than making them. We end up in routines we never chose, habits we never questioned, and expectations that belonged to somebody else. The second thing is emotion. Emotion is one of the most powerful tools available to any artist. Not dramatic emotion, not theatrical emotion, just honesty, okay? The mood you bring into the work, the feelings that naturally influence your decisions. A painting does not need to be loud to be emotional. Sometimes a quiet painting says more than a spectacular one. People are the same. For instance, the most meaningful conversations we have are usually the most sincere. Technical skill can create impressive work, sure, but emotion is what allows people to connect with it. The third thing that we often mention here in this community is about instinct, because there is a point where no book, no tutorial, no expert can tell you exactly what to do. You have got to make a choice. You have to trust your own judgment. You have to place. Painting teaches that lesson repeatedly. Instinct is what guides you when you have the freedom to make rather than follow a path, okay? is that quiet voice that tells you something feels right, even when you cannot fully explain why. It appears when you trust yourself enough to explore instead of simply repeating what is familiar. And finally, we should also talk about rhythm because rhythm is the flow that connects everything together. The pacing of the shapes, the movement of the lines, the balance between activity and rest, the visual pulse that gives life to a piece. These ideas are not mystical, they are not magical formulas. They are simply ways of describing what happens when human beings create. They are experiences we encounter not only in art, but also in everyday life. So these are the results of what we've done today. I hope you've learned something new today. And as we finish, I simply want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing yourself to create. Thank you for giving yourself permission to explore, experiment, and make art despite the doubts that inevitably appear along the way. So, as many of you know, for now, I am simply profoundly grateful that you are here. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your trust. And thank you for being part of this journey. And as always, keep on practicing and thank you for joining us.